What's up, spectators? Welcome back to the episode of Danganronpa 2. We are still in the middle of the investigation. We're getting along, though. We have a lot of testimony accounts. We've checked out the crime scene. We just finished with the Buki, so let's go and check out the toilet and the office and the entrance. It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. You're right.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. It might be related to the blackout, so it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. That must be this old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. During the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout, but who? I did it!
Whoa!
It's here!
Actually...
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
By the way...
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
Hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar!
It's true.
I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Such a shame.
So cool!
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? Obvious, it's obvious. The Duralumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case. Check it out, I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside the case. So I should open it. He doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway...
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait.
Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the Duralumin case with all the weapons?
Huh?
Where'd you run off to on your own?
Well...
That is... Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. What happened? I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
What was that?
Hey.
It appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Seems like it'll be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kinda hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean?
Huh?
Is it cool? She didn't, run away or something?
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? Peko the killer. Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Piko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker, and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey,
And don't you think she looks kinda ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? It's not like you look any better. This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. The timer here is set to 11:30. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? AC timer has been updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Bullets menu to review it.
now then.
I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going. Let's see, what else we got? Looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey,
How about we check out Byakuya's cottage?
yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be in that danger?
Hey,
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it, because he did it. It's like instead of living with doubts in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know.
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope Speak Academy.
All right.
Then let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
but...
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
Well...
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Why? Because if you can get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Fuyuhiko.
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well?
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here.
Huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
What are you doing here, all alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
Hey, hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. Do I have to report every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. And then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? When did we start talking about video games? Well, answer the question. Have you played an RPG before? It's almost more impressive if you haven't. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief, I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. I guess for now I've discovered the building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor.
Yep.
Fuyuhiko came by not long after the party started. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya's the one who got killed. So what? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever, just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time. Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true I went for a little walk, and then, just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass! Alright, calm down, guy. Let me look at the map. Alright, got it. But while we're here, let me check on our pet. No poop. Okay. Wait, is it not here? Where is it? Ah. It's locked.
Hey.
I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well...
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose! I'll leave the rest to you.
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. Guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Guess you're right. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter? Someone sent to Byakuya.
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check what's inside. You're right. Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Is this a crime warning? If it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe this is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. The first kill will happen tonight. Because someone made this threat to Byakuya, he gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter.
But
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just the worst case scenario.
hey,
Remember what Byakuya kept saying, how he wouldn't let anyone become a victim. He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise. Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us?
nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in the letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So, Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone.
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I could think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. Don't lie! You sent it so he'd gather everyone together, and you planned it all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. That's not it. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it. They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes. Who the hell would do that?
Hey,
There's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiro for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
sorry.
That's all you. I need some time alone. I like some time to collect my thoughts. I see, I understand.
Hey,
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikon has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
bye now.
I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. Wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Hold on, let me take a quick look around. Hello!
No.
Alright, what else is there? I can't examine the books? That's weird. Alright. I'm still bad with names. Who's Mahiro? Hello? Too cruel! This is just too cruel! I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Do you have a sec? I want to ask you something. I don't wanna help you guys mistrust your friends. What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. Now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates? Iron plates? I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside, since it's dangerous because of the renovation. The renovation, so that's why you covered them up. Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it was supposed to be. But why did it get like this? Blah, 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 blah. Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. We have to do this no matter what, damn it. What the hell was that loud noise? Voice. Let's see. The bathroom seems to be open, but I don't really need to go right now. There's really no need for me to go inside. All right. Suspicious. Alright, just taking a look, that's all. I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open.
Jeez.
If you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout.
So what I mean
And
is...
the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo.
Hey,
You're here! Where did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering, I was investigating. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. Did you find anything? Sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey,
Just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. Okay, I'm looking again. Okay. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. Okay. When I did this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. Okay. Okay. Fuyuhiku unknown. Chiaki, maybe. Teru maybe. Peko, maybe. I made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way to be able to move that far during the blackout. What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, then that means...
hey,
Did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. It wasn't a waste at all.
huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Really? No, wait, I don't want to do all this again. Ah, no, no. Stop. Okay. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on his body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again. Are you okay? I'm sorry, talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter. Isn't that pretty thin? It's as thin as an ice pick or an awl.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face. Well, we're gonna have to save that for next time, because it's been about 30 minutes, so stay tuned for the next one. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye!